That still went off. I swear that timer doesn't go off all the time, but whatever. Alright, so, we're still focused on Shenhe right now, but at the moment... Oh, I've got stream on and I can hear myself. No, we are not doing that. So, we just need... let me actually get the stream on my phone, because I kind of need to see things. So we are 26 flowers away from actually maxing Shenhe, and more, of course. So, first of all, where am I in relation to all the flowers? I should be... Oh, did I actually... I closed the interactive map, which means it's now going to open everything. Hide all. I just want to see the Qingxing. Alright. We are... Oh, there's actually some in the mountain. Yeah, okay. So if we just follow the road and we go up the mountain, we should be able to grab a few. I might have already grabbed one though, so that'll be a little awkward. But yeah, we don't need to do that boss anymore, because we've got all the stuff we need. So that's fantastic. Again, I think not all of them have respawned, so we're basically just picking up scraps. And once Shenhe is finished, I might focus Chongyun. I might focus Yunjing. I think that's her name. But I'm not really too sure. Okay, so over there. But we'll see in time. There should be way more than enough flowers for Shenhe right now. The issue is finding them and getting to them, because they're all located on mountains. Because Qingxin flowers are located on mountains. I've got 8 growing in the teapot right now, so that will speed things up a little bit. But what will really speed it up is if I find all of them. Thankfully, Chi-Chi's out, and she tells me where these flowers are. If another resource isn't close enough, again, I really think you should be able to level up these passives. It just boggles my mind that you're not able to. Like, make it expensive, sure. Like, oh, it's a Liwei person, and it's all about finding resources. Well, make them level up the resources. Oh, you need to level up something to do with crafting. Okay, do crafting. Cooking, cooking. And that kind of deal. Because you're sacrificing an item to get a slightly better thing in return. Also, do I not have the chat up? Now I do. Hello, hello, hello. I can now see the chat. If chat doesn't completely die on me in the next 10 seconds. Okay. Oh yeah, I still have Chongyun.
A touch of frost.
Oh, he doesn't do any damage. But I like his 6th hit because, well, first he's a claymore user, so I'm just taking down shields. Second of all, his 6th slash, I think, because you have to get to Constellation 2, it does like the Majora's Mask thing. So I should probably explain. In Majora's Mask, if you get, what was it? The Fierce Deity Mask. That's it. if you get the Fierce Deity Mask, every attack you do will release a wave of magic. And if you have, like, the deluxe, milk, I think it is, you get... Oh, there's still more. Is it just down below? Oh, yeah, there is. You get infinite magic for the entire, cycle. And I really like that, because it makes the final boss so much easier. But to do that, you have to grind all the different side quests and finish all the side quests. Otherwise, you're not getting anything. Also, where... Are you just down below? Okay, here you are. But you're the wrong one, so... Now I can go back. And yeah, since we're focusing on the flowers, really, we're not going to do the daily commissions until a fair bit later. And because I don't have two monitors set up, I can only check the map by alt-tabbing. Which, having a second screen would make things so much easier. But alas, it wasn't meant to be. Not yet, at least. Grab you. Alright. But yeah, Chi-Chi makes this so much easier. I think Ningguang has something similar, but it's only to do with rocks. So if you want to find rocks, that's fantastic, use Ningguang. If you want to use flowers, use Chi-Chi. Klee does it for Mondstadt, and I think... Does Yunjin do it for Inazuma? I think Yunjin does it for Inazuma, I'm not too sure. Oh, there's a Bluebell. Again, I can't change this. If the closest thing next to me is a Bluebell, it will show me a Bluebell or Violet. Okay, I'm gonna keep calling violet grass Bluebells because they look like Bluebells. And then I'll look up what a Bluebell looks like, and it's like, oh, it's dramatically not what that looks like. All right, so I am there. Okay, so there's none at all here, so let's go south. There's a couple to pick near the ruins. But yeah, it's this would just be a chill hunting session, effectively. Because we're just hunting for flowers. Because I want to get Shenhe maxed. And after I max Shenhe, I'm actually going to max out Shungyan. Because I want an ice greatsword, because it's really annoying not having a greatsword user. Then again, this is only until I get Eula. Unless Eula is really terrible. Okay. Oh, you're just showing me violet grass. Really? Are you showing me something right above me? Or are you showing me something right below me? Oh, please be right above. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm looking in the wrong place. I have to go over here. Because one of the Ching is over here. Is it over here? Where are you? Comparison to... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Really? Okay. Okay, I guess we'll do this first. Because the collectible's somewhere nearby. Oh, is it over here? No, what? Is it... Mountaintop? It's on top of a mountain, isn't it? There you go. It's a violet grass, I can tell. Oh well. You just need to jump to activate it, because those little Sealies are just activated by distance. You have to get a certain distance at least. So it's not expecting precision or perfection. Okay, a little bit of
Collecting rare and
precision,
exquisite
not a whole
treasures.
lot of perfection.
Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Was there anything going on today? So I guess one thing that's interesting, as of tomorrow, the UK won't be in what, not lockdown, like tier, what is it, tier B restrictions, I think it was called. So that means no mask in shops and whatnot. It's not mandated. And I'll be honest, it was mandated to begin with because no one was listening. Because fun fact, if you're saying do this and no one's listening at all, no one's listening at all, and no one's going to do as you're going to say. So there's no point trying to tell people do X or Y because people have already decided. Oh, are we really that far away? Oh, we're not even close. Okay, I have to go. Okay, I was looking at the wrong spot entirely. Good lord. So yeah, that's good, I think. Uh, if the government's sure that's a good thing to do, which, by the way, they weren't out partying, so leading by example, it should be okay. Because why would you go out partying if it wasn't safe? Which is what's happening right now. Oh, chest.
Adepti treasures have special powers. What about mortal ones?
But yeah, leading by example is usually what leaders do. The idea of like a king sitting in a backline going, "Oh yes, sacrifice yourself for me," uh, not exactly accurate when it came to like
Adepti
old
treasures
kings.
have
Although
special
I guess
powers.
government is a replacement for a king at this point.
What about
Where are
mortal
you?
ones?
Here you are. Right, where else? Oh, okay. Let's head to the mountains. Mount Akkeng. Aokeng? Weekeng? Weekend? But no, yeah, that's effectively the story that's been going on right now. And yeah, if it's good enough for them, it should be good enough for us. I don't see why. Well, I don't see how the government could have defended their position, considering they broke their own position ever so blatantly and effectively without mercy. Where are you? Over here. Cool. If they weren't breaking the rule, then I would understand some people's complaints of, oh yeah, uh, you got to do this because it's for public health, and it's like, cool. That doesn't exactly work. Oh, is it over here? No. Oh, you're just. Oh, I know what you are. You're just the chilies, aren't you? Uh, oh, please don't. No, you're. Oh, I know what you are. No, you're the violet grass. But yeah, it's again them just saying, "Oh, we're releasing the restrictions." It was more a formality than anything because people don't listen. And fun fact: if someone above you is telling you to do something, and you refuse, and then people refuse around you, yeah, that plays a little bit of pressure. Because if no one's listening, your word means nothing. And if your word means nothing, well, you're not going to be able to persuade them or stop them. Because you've already lost them. At that point, you kind of have to go like, alright, submit. And it's sad in a way. It's sad it came to this point. Oh, really? Oh, don't tell me that rocks actually count. No! Okay, so where am I in terms of... So, the pool... I am... Okay, no, I'm in the wrong spot entirely. That middle platform is what I should be going for, though. But I think I've already been there. I've been to this entire place. It would be astonishing if I didn't find something, because I've marked everything. Oh, cool, and something appeared there, so I might have missed it. Or it could just be a bluebell. Violet grass. I still haven't done that hide and seek game, now that I think about it. Again, I'm not a fan of the game, and it's frustrating how it gives so many rewards. It's like, come on, that many gems for basically playing hide and seek. Was the game mode that popular? Also, that's a ridiculous amount of prima gems. Because it's not like how they did it before, where it's like batches of 30 and 20. It's batches of 60 and 40, and it's just like, really, that much? Just that's kind of ridiculous. Also, I like how the shadow pretended to match. Then again, I guess you can't exactly match the shadow 100% all the time, because light is constantly updating. And that means they've got to project more and more light to cast the shadows. That's going to be bluebell. I might as well collect it because... Oh yeah, I'm just going to give up on the violet grass thing. I'm going to call it bluebells. Like, really, don't... Okay. Something over here. Is it down? Oh, yep, it is. Something else down. Okay, I think we don't need to search anymore. We need to go west. Okay, I'll just follow my own map. I did make markings here. I should be trusting this more. How far away are you, actually? 1908, alright. Not sure if we're going to get there. Hopefully we will. Hopefully. That's a bluebell. Yeah, I did a lot of markings. Why don't I follow these normally? I definitely made these markings for a reason. And it wasn't for bluebells. Okay, up we go, up we go, up we go. Up we go, and... nothing. Okay, so I already picked this one. So let me go... this way? Yeah, this way. I have to go up. I think I've definitely been here. I can almost guarantee it. Also, could that updraft not have happened a little bit sooner? Just saying. Also, if I had Xiao, I would have the only climbing character in the entire game. Because I think, what was it? Razor runs, Amber flies, Traveler I think can the Traveler fly? No they can't. Really? Lance Overseer, Razor runs, I know that much. Yeah, Wolf and Sprint. You swim. Land Survey, what is that? Oh, that's just exploration. Finding treasures. You can do stuff crafting. Easy does it means that you don't scare animals. Again, I don't get why these all have levels if their max level is 1 and they don't have any intention to increase the max. Oh. Come on. Give me an updraft. Give me an updraft. Give me an updraft. No? Oh, not even a single, not even a bit. Oh, that sucks. we have bird eggs and nothing more. So it was a bluebell. Okay, so what else do we have? We got these. There's one over here. There we go. Flower. Near this rock over here, actually. So I'll just try to get there. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Oh no. Okay. Let's just teleport over here because there is no way I'm gliding over to that. It's on this one, but I've already picked it from the looks of it. Yes, I did. Okay, so we are going not there, going over here. I know you can buy. I think you can buy Chiching flowers in Liyue Harbor. But I think you can only buy a maximum of 5. So if I got 5 less, I could just buy them. And it shouldn't be a problem. However, oh, you are... Fine, I'll collect you because I want to get rid of you. Yeah, you count. God. Oh, you actually count. Okay. No. You shouldn't be able to read when you're in combat. Unrealistic. Is it up there? No, it's not up here. It's over here. No, it's just... Oh, right, I see it. Okay, I'm being dumb. Again, I planted that marker for a reason. Trust the marker more, don't trust on Chi-Chi. I guess trust a bit on Chi-Chi, because... nope, don't trust Chi-Chi. I have to clear some of the crud around here, though. Alright, so it's over here. Guess it makes sense, that's a peak, and they're usually found on peaks. But they're found in other places too, which is why it's a little confusing. Also, if you can buy these in shops, how exactly does the shopkeep get to them? Does he like climb it himself? It's like, I could only find 5 before I nearly threw myself off to my death. Okay. So we got that one. Oh, we can go over here. Again, I like the markings. I think they're really nice. I think you can customize, like, if you had colors, so a white outline with like a color inside, that'd be fantastic. How many do we have? It's in here, right? Yeah, use this. We have... Oh, no, nope, that's the wrong one. This one. Where are you? Okay, we're 17 away. So that means... So we're going over here. Should be one on this rock. Yeah, it's even showing me now. Because we're so far away from any other resource, it's only showing me the one I want. Or is it? Because we're about to pass. Oh no, that's it. Okay, so that's not it. We want to go forward on that pillar. And yes, technically I am cheating by using external reference, but at the same time, I don't want to hunt for these and spend hours hunting for these because I don't have hours. Although, what I do have hours for are RPGs. Okay, so I think... Really? We can go over here. Oh, there's one over here, yeah. And I don't think Final Fantasy VI is out. For the Pixel remaster, right? Because when it comes out, I'm immediately swapping to play that. Because that would be the only classic Final Fantasy I haven't played then. Because I've played 1, beaten 1, played 2, beaten 2, played 3, technically 2 versions of 3, beaten 3. Oh, there we go, up there. Okay, cool. I don't. Where am I looking at? Oh, it's near this. I've played 4. I've played the DS version, and I've played. Ooh, nice. What was the other one? Oh no, yeah, I've played Pixel Master as well. I've also played the SNES one, but I don't. How do I put it? I don't exactly own an SNES, so I just like played an emulator, and I was like, oh, okay, fun. And that was it. Okay, we gotta go all the way to this giant rock in the distance. That one. And it should be popping up on it. There we go. And they usually they're so spread out. Usually why some resources are really finicky to get is because they're in very specific locations. But that makes them very easy to remember. Okay, there's a... Okay, so we've been here. Now, have we been there? Have we been... to that one? No we haven't, not that I remember. But the whole thing with these is that you're only getting one a time, when you normally get like 2 or 3 a time with other resources. So, this means that you're increasing your travel time by a lot. Really? Is that... Am I in the right spot? Down the path. Oh, no. It's this one. Okay, it's this one. I was heading to the wrong rock. Updraft? Updraft? You're not going to give me an updraft, are you? You're actually refusing to give me an updraft. Thanks. I now have to climb. Also, I should probably switch back to Shenhe. This is going to take a while. But yeah, is there anything else that's been happening today? Not really. There's been no announcements going on. I'm not in the whole thing of looking at GPU, so I think I've heard something about a GPU, but nothing too specific. Actually, how's the PS5 doing? It just came to mind. Because as far as I'm aware, the PS5 is not even supported. Like, I've not seen any like games being released on it yet. Then again, I don't think people can even get any. Really? Okay. Oh, but that's just a chili thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's a chili thing. Rats, I wasted my time, so I did go here. Okay, so... if I go... here... there should be a few. Yeah, because this giant mountain... Probably should lift my mic up a little bit. Because it's good practice not to have your mic right next to your mouth. Because the human breathes, and you don't want to hear all the time. You're going to hear me breathe eventually. It's not. Well, it's kind of impossible to not breathe. Although, I mean, you can not breathe for a little bit. Doesn't mean you should, because it's not good for you, because you will need to breathe. Anyway, point is, don't have your mic in your mouth. Good lord, I hate it when people do that. Also, because it's kind of like you just, if you're just struggling to breathe, it's very loud. Or I guess if you're really bad at breathing, this is enough way to put. Are we in a rock formation? Oh yeah, that's another one. Okay. Oh, there's another two? Oh, no, that's an egg. Done. There is something else, though. Bird egg, bird egg, bird egg. And this should be for... You're across here. I'm going to mark you as... that. I've got a lot to get rid of. That's like a lot of things I need to probably remove. We can go up. Because you can go there. Again, down below is just rocks, because Chi-Chi's ability just sees the first thing it sees that's close to you, and you can't edit it at all. Like, it would really be nice if you could just give, like, an example sample, just a menu to pick, and it's like, oh, what flower would you like me to hunt for? And if you do none, it does this. If you give her a flower, it will show. Well, I guess level 2 just shows flowers because all she knows is flowers. Like, okay, I'll hunt for flowers. If it's level 3, I guess she finds the closest specific flower of, I would guess, an infinite range. So we're here. Yeah, there's one over there. Then I guess if there was a level 4, it would just be every single resource of that specific specific type. Just flat out all of them. Okay, so we've got 2 Kushing. If we go up here. No, I want to change you to this. But yeah, the interactive map, so helpful. Because not only can you filter out the things you don't want, you can filter the things you want.
Spirit Blade, attack!
The issue then becomes
Take flight.
when you log on to the thing for the first time, it doesn't know what you want,
Today is a
so it
lucky
just shows
day.
you everything. And like just to see all those icons appear, it's like, good lord, that's information overload. Like, I get the purpose is to try and assist you with figuring out what you want, but come on, that's a bit much. And we got a chest. Wow, I didn't do that already?
Objects
Wow.
like this may prove useful when purging evil spirits.
Also, I am absolutely astonished. Effectively the fan reaction to Shenhe and Xiongyan. Then again, I'm surprised with the Genshin community's reaction whenever it comes to anything. It's just 1 times 2, just quenching. Just go to the bottom right. Is it there? Yeah, it's there. Alright, cool. I'll just place 1 over here. Because the Genshin community has a habit of, well, the insane ones have a habit of completely taking control, saying like, this character is for so and so, and therefore if anyone likes it and like they're incredibly toxic and nasty, it's like, guys, it's like I thought. What? It's like there's a lot with there's a lot wrong with the Genshin community because I have no idea how these people function. It just seems a little insane. in fact, very insane, because I swear these people are just insane. Where am I? I'm down. Am I near the top or the bottom? I'm near the top. Okay. I need to get to the bottom. There it is. Yeah. So what was it? When Shenhe was not even announced. Well, not even properly announced. There was a leak of her artwork and her name, and like everyone went absolutely ludicrous. And it's like, okay, it's like you wanted this character to be representative or something. Okay, that's cool, but you don't need to be like, again, people that liked the potential direction Shenhe was going to go in, no issue. It's when people go absolutely ludicrous crazy when it's like, maybe you should stop. Also, there's something about, like, in at least in the art Genshin community, like apparently the Genshin community gets really mad when street ships are made, and it's like, why? I don't. It's like, you don't want to have your ship ruined, so why are you trying to ruin it for other people? Hey, we got it. Nice. All right. I can finally stop rambling because now we can do commissions. Oh. But yeah, it's like the Genshin community absolutely toxic. Don't understand why. Really don't understand. Like I'm in the League community, and I am astonished with what I see in games. Like, toxicity is just League's bread. Oh, I see that popping. Toxicity is League's bread and butter. Because oh my god, some people are just horrible. But the Genshin community, ooh, that is something insane. Give the almond tofu to Shenhe. Yeah, I've already got some. Just cold almond tofu. So not even gonna ask me where I got it. It's just, here you go. It's like rotten. It's like covered in lint and whatnot. It's like it's still glistening, which is like amazing. But jokes aside, I've got a lot of food items. Probably should make a few more just in case. Also, that doesn't seem right. Hold on. Okay, I guess. Sorry, just taking a look at something, and something seemed wrong for a half second. It was just me. But yeah, point is, don't get the toxicity. Don't get it. It's just, let people have their fun, because you want to have fun. They want to have fun. So why would you want to ruin the fun for others because you disagree?
Manifest.
I will never get that point.
My apologies.
There you go. Got it. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. You're on a tree.
Take flight.
You're on a tree. Can I even get to you? Yeah, I can. Alright, cool. That's that done. Now we can do Dangerous Hole. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Also, if you're in the chat, you can write in the chat and say hello. I will see your message.
My apologies.
Because it is incredibly boring just trying to think of something to ramble about. And it's nice to have people to bounce off of. as simple as hi. But then again, I am guilty of being a lurker on the internet, so. It was up, yeah, north. And then after this, we've got to do a lot of ley line hunting, and that'll be fun. I will say, the initial... Okay, so... When Windows 11 was announced, the first thing I heard of was the whole, oh, you can sideload APKs and play Android games on them. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. Then I could like, stream it and it'd be amazing. And then, so that never happened. Well, Windows 11 happened. And I think the sideloading app, is it even implemented? Let me check that. Oh, no. Let me actually check the side-loading thing after I've done all the enemies.
Sakura swirl.
Because I don't want to get hit and knocked to the ocean. Or like, and then die, and then it's all bad times all around. Oh, so screw you, dude. Oh my god.
Take flight.
So, Dendro Hero when? Actually, how do you refer to these characters? Because I'm used to gacha terms where it's like units or characters. But I know sometimes they're called like heroes or whatnot. Like Langrisser calls them heroes, which makes no sense because you're fighting villains, or you can have villains on your team. And it's like, cool, we can now play the villains as the heroes. Although I will say the mobile game, for the events, they kind of went into the comical route for some of the villains. Because the joke is, oh, ha ha ha, bad guys try to be bad, but like, they can't be bad. Because the heroes always defeat them and it becomes like a running joke. Although the actual storyline is really serious, the events are not even serious in the slightest. Oh, here we go. It might be an idea to replace Shongyun with not Shongyun. Actually, it might be an idea to get a non-ice party soon, because...
Embrace the ice.
Oh no, actually we're in... Oh no, we're in Mondstadt. That's precisely why I should
So rude.
not have a full ice comp. Because ice slimes appear in these
Whirling snow.
things from time to time.
Unthinkable.
And yes, if you've
Orders
got
given.
ice
Orders
against
received.
ice, it's a painfully long, arduous journey to just kill it. Oh, did I not do it in time? Oh my god, I didn't
your
do it in time.
master's bidding. Take your truth. You will take flight.
Oh wow, I actually did that really poorly. Holy heck. Okay. So how much do we need for Shenhe? Oh, we can do it now. Lovely.
I once believed that freeing my mind from all agitation was the only way to overcome. But after everything I've experienced recently, I finally understand. Only when the right things weigh on your mind can the desire to protect awaken inside of you. And that turns your power into something meaningful.
Oh, that's the entire quote. I remember there was a bit more to that. Let me look at your profile. Voiceover.
I once believed
Oh.
I haven't been training as single-mindedly lately.
Right, this is the one I
And
was thinking
yet
of.
it's as if I'm growing stronger and stronger without making a conscious effort. I'm left to assume the only way for me to achieve this is by your side. I once believed that freeing
Oh,
Might
no,
if my
I'm not-
master were to learn about this, she'd probably have me add some more red ropes. The power I harness,
Oh, that's not the line.
it grows stronger.
There was a line that
When faced with delinquents, please don't pay
basically
any
people
heed
got
to the way
really
most
mad at Shenhe about, because the entire thing is like, again, the entire thing of like, oh no, she can't love anyone but so and so character, because people love to get ideas wrapped in their head, and it's amazing. And they kind of missed out on the whole friendship aspect of the game, because when you use a character, their friendship goes up, and
Something's
they
come
will
up?
speak to you about it, and they get closer and closer to you as the game goes on, as you use them. But no, apparently people got really antsy and really pissy about it, and it's like, it ruins her character, and I'm just gonna say, you're the one ruining her character, because you don't see anything, well, you don't even know anything about the character at this point. This was before she was released. This was all like data mined, leaked stuff, and it was like, you don't know anything about the character. You're just thinking of this one thing. Like, usually when it comes to like guys and like and girls, the joke is, oh, I want him to have a killer bod. It's like amazing. Like even like the Hercules, I think TV show. This happened because when he met with Aphrodite, she was like, oh, I'm gonna give you the girl of your dreams, and it's like Hercules was just a horn dog, and it was astounding, frankly. And when she goes, aren't you getting something? He goes, oh, no, 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 no. And it's like, oh, it's like, really? What about her personality? It's like, oh, just make her crazy about it. Because, you know, the joke is, ha ha ha, guys can only think about boobs and ass. But it does seem like some people have replaced the boobs and ass with sexual orientation, which is weird. Can I not? Nope, I can't do that.
Take flight.
Because again, your character is more than just
With sword
one
comes shadow.
dimension. Again, I think this is the issue with the video game industry in one case, because you have characters who are completely one note. Who are like, I'm a token. Like, I'm a token representing you. And that's it. And it's like, cool, what do you actually add? It's like, who are you? What's your backstory? And it's like, I was on, I think Mass Effect had something like this. Just one-dimensional characters really annoy me, because it's like a bit more depth. Come on, like if you're going to do one thing, make it at least mean something. Oh, why am I doing gold? I need to do experience. Let's do this one. Just again, no issue with wanting to have X or Y, but have a bit more than just X and Y. Like, it's like a mannequin, and it's like you just put a sticker on it. It's like, there, this is my thing, and it's like, do you don't want to like add a face, like a background, like they could have some really killer clothes or like a really cool no. I just want this one thing, and it's like that's really hollow of you. You can have a bit more. No, that's it. And it's like, okay.
Speed of light.
And then people are angry when
Swear by my
people
sword.
complain about one-dimensionality in characters, and it's like, you're only doing this because X and Y. It's like, no, we're doing it because you're putting so much focus on X and Y, it's taking out everything else.
My apologies.
Am I being a little bit vague as to what I'm referring to? It really applies to anything. If you're just hyper-focusing on one trait, it's really bad. Like, if you're making someone a comedic relief, and they basically got no character to show for it, oh, okay, they're now comedic relief character. They don't really mean much, and it's maybe a funny joke. Cartoons usually have this. What was it? I think in Emperor's New School, that Disney cartoon, there was a running joke with, was it the cabbage? No, sorry, I'm thinking Avatar. Avatar had the cabbage guy, where in every episode the cabbage guy will appear, he'd just set up his cabbages, and then they'd be destroyed. And then I think there was one episode where they subverted that, where it's like, oh, the cabbages aren't destroyed, but then the store next to him gets destroyed. And then I think his things also get destroyed, because it's like, it's a switch up. But you don't learn anything about the guy,
Take flight.
because the point is, he's a joke character. His one joke is, ha ha ha, cabbage guy. Cabbage guy has a bad day. Like, even, I'm trying to think of any one-note examples.
Whirling snow.
Rolf from Ed and Eddie, that
Southwest
cartoon.
swirl.
He was the farm boy yokel who, like, but like from a foreign land, who like believed in some really weird customs. But it's not that he's okay. So they do play out like, oh, it's just Ed boy, how you doing? But he does have some odd odd customs. But he's not like the background character. He's an active character, and I think he does get a little bit of development. You get to learn a bit about his family or something.
Let us find shelter from the rain.
But it's like very, very minor. Was it Eddie? You learn he has a brother who is abusive. No, yeah, he's a bully, and Eddie wants to be like his big brother, but it's like because his big brother is constantly mocking him, so he just wants his big brother's approval. And you kind of learn that at the very end, and that's why he does the schemes, because his brother is a scam artist. And that's why he looks up to his brother, because he wants the money because his brother brings him the money, but he wants his brother's approval most of all, because his brother has never given him approval. And then in the episode, it's like, I think he was getting beaten up, but like the entire cul-de-sac just went, yo, you stop this right now, and I think everyone stood up. Because they didn't like Eddie. Like, Eddie was not supposed to be like a cool character because he was literally scamming them. But literally that moment it's like, oh, why is he scamming them? Oh, it's because his brother basically set it in his mind. And that's why he's such a terrible person. And then I think that was before the school arc, because there was like, what was it? There's the summer arc, there's the ending arc where the series was supposed to canonically end, which is I think it was like Eddie having a flashback to their youth, and like I think it's actually suffering dementia, which is an interesting thing. Because when he finally snaps to, it's like, hey, where's everyone gone? It's like, oh, Eddie, it's like that was years ago. Come on, play mahjong. Because in his mind, he was transported to a fantastic place, and while not proper death, you don't learn much more about that. It's interesting. You never learn what's underneath DDD's hat. I think it's theorized to be he just wears a hat. I think he's got like hair underneath. What was it? Jimmy is into. I think he's into a lot of like he's frail and he's into like knitting and sewing. But again, I think he's also. There was one episode where he had to be macho or whatever, and if he could do it. But that was only when he was really angry. Again, okay, while not the most in-depth character development and whatnot, there is a little bit of depth. Like, you can't just have running gag character and never grow out of it. Something has to be added. Like, in Fate, the main protagonist, I think it's usually the female redhead one, in like the comics, where she's like this greedy, silly, like perverted even individual, because it's a play on the player base. Because it's like, oh, you just want the strongest units because you want your Wooba Queen, or you want this or that, or you want more, or you just want it. Like, you're not even playing the game for the entire thing of the story. You're playing it because you want to play the game to get the stuff you want. And like there was even there was an event which made fun of that entire thing, because you actually saw that character where it's like, ah yes, I'm here for the 4 stars, the 5 stars, rarity, more. And it's like maxing everything out, and the player character being the player character, it's like, oh no, they're all about growth and all that, because they are actually people. And then you win the event.
Incoming. Hey.
Basically, if you want something one-dimensional, it better be a joke character, because a joke character is kind of one-dimensional, it has no depth. Because you don't have a joke character as a person, you have a joke character to be a joke character. You have them playing certain stereotypes, you have them do the same thing again and again and again. And in-depth characters can have their little quirks, and they can repeat it constantly, and it can come back to bite them a whole lot. But it can't be a case of that's all they do. Like, oh no, person tripped over, and now they cause a bad thing to happen every single episode, or every single time a cutscene happens. I'm trying to think of a really good example of a solid character in a game.
Speed of light. Hey.
I guess I would say Edward's a really good character, because during the game he shows growth. Like Final Fantasy IV, I should probably be more specific. So in Final Fantasy IV, he's dating God, I forgot your name. Tella's daughter. He's dating Tella's daughter. But he's disguised as Bard because he has to be in disguise to see someone because he's royalty. And what the joke is, haha, Spoony Bard. And he's a coward. He doesn't like fighting. He doesn't like it. He just doesn't want to fight. It doesn't help his kingdom got blown to smithereens, but he's not just a coward like, oh, I can't do anything, and he tries to run away or whatnot. He does actually step up to the plate. When when Cecil finds Rosa, he mentions, hey, there's a sand lion that have a gem, and I said, oh, they're really docile creatures, and he's knowledgeable. He knows a fair bit. He's not like some coward who is dead weight. He is a prince. He knows a few things. He's pretty bright. The only issue is that he's also relatively weak. Like in game, if you leveled up to level 100, I think not including the PSP game or whatever game it was that made him actually have late game scaling, because fun fact, characters don't have... Actually, DS is an interesting one, because DS punishes you for over leveling. Because while in DS, if you get to like, what is that? I think it's level 50. If you get to level 50, you hit what is effectively your cap. You're as strong as you're going to be, and it's a healthy strong. Like you've got some defense, you've got some. I'll just do this. You've got some attack. You're good. If you try to do anything more, you can lose stats, which is just like it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, you're now over grinding. So okay, you're now going to be very good in this one thing, but only in this one thing. Anything else, you might as well be worthless. But what was I? But yeah, what was it? In the mid game, Edward helps you beat the Dark King by giving you it was like whistle leaf or something, and so he can keep communication with you. He also senses you're in danger, so he's got some pretty strong instincts. It's like you could be mistaken to think, oh, he's an Edward who has hide and is really weak. Haha, he must be really weak and hides all the time. And so, okay, he might be weak, but he's not. Did you actually dodge that? So he might be weak, but he's not pathetically weak. If I had to if I had to say anything, it's more. Okay. He's physically weak, but he's got strong character. He's also really helpful in boss fights. Rydia is actually really interesting because she starts the game off scarred. When you get to Rydia, you have to get you've recovered Rosa. You're about to go off and get help from another king, and it's like you're in front of this ice block, and it's like, oh, we need to get rid of it. Hey, Rydia's a mage. She should know fire. And if you've been playing the game, she doesn't know fire. Because, and it's not because she just doesn't know it. It's like, oh, she knows it, but she refuses to use it. So when you have the moves, it's not there because she's not going to use it. Even if she did know it, she's not going to use it because fire bad, fire kill people. So using fire mentally scarred her. And it was only because Rosa encouraged her to kind of go, if you don't do this, this is the journey's end. We can't help you. So she had to get over her fear, and she grew a little bit. Which, again, small little growth. And then after that, she's... Oh, what was it? After that, she's... what was it? She gets taken by Leviathan, brought to the land of summons, and then becomes a strong summoner, and then just becomes a strong woman. I don't remember if she has any quirks. Does she have any quirks? I actually don't. Oh no, I think she's impulsive. I think that's her quirk. Is it? I'm trying to think. Are those people just hanging around? Okay. And it shows later in the game because when Cecil and Edge, oh, that's gonna be a fun thing to talk about. And Kane go to the moon. They go, hey, you have to stay here because you could be in danger. Because they don't want them to get hurt. Completely misunderstanding the fact that they're not defenseless because they're over defending them at that point. And so Rydia came up with a plot. It was like, hey, what if we don't jump off as soon as they tell us and we like hang on or something? Or I guess they just hang out in a hallway or something. So Rydia is crafty. She's also strong-headed because I'm not going to leave you behind. We've got this far. Are you actually going to become a problem? I'm sorry, no, if you're going to do that, I'm going to deal with you. That's like not on.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Like that is not on. If you're just going to do that, also you're just going to
Nice and spicy.
Edge, however, I think is the weakest character because he's the last one you get. Because he's the last one you get. And I will say he is comic relief. Because he is just a teenage prince who just wants to flirt with girls. And it's like, hey, Rydia looks pretty fine. I like her. Because again, yes, he's like the opposite of a prince. He's in... Wow, actually wrecked. He's the opposite of a prince. He's impulsive. He's disrespectful. He's rude. But he does know his duties. Like he's not irredeemable. But he is interesting because he is one character who gets stronger from rage. Because at one part, his parents are dead. Like, literally, his parents died, and he has to fight them. And at one point, he's encountering Rubicon. And Rubicon literally is like taunting him, saying, you're too weak, boy. You're not going to be strong enough. That rage won't help you. And it's like, I'll show you, and literally get stronger by getting angry. Which isn't a trait he has in the game. Because how would you convey anger in a game? You can't. You really can't convey him getting angry. I guess unless random buff from getting hit so much, but that's besides the point. Oh, really? Got 30 seconds. I guess we'll just swap to a different party. Is there anything else? Nope. Let's just do ice, doesn't matter. Was it? Cecil, I believe, he starts off doubting himself, and you see him as a Dark Knight, and you think, oh no, he's like the bad guy, because he's dark, and he's the evil one, because he's wearing this dark clothing. And then it's like, he's showing doubts, he's showing human... You're immune to cryo, aren't you?
Next on the agenda, unleash.
Oh, you're immune to cryo. This was a mistake.
Take flight.
Oh no, this was a major mistake. I thought that said electro. Whoops.
Rise.
Okay, we are going to try to do this, because I can't dash with a Yucca. Again, the ability to turn it off would be fantastic. Just the ability to go, hey, no, I don't want to be able to use this.
Manifest.
Because there are cases where you just don't want to
By
use
ordinance
it.
divine.
What was I? Oh yeah, Cecil starts off as, oh yeah, I'm the king's most trusted servant. I must do as he says. But he shows doubt. He shows weakness when Rosa sees him, because it's like, we just committed effectively a No, he didn't kill everyone, but he did do a lot of damage. So he's got a lot of blood in his hand. And the whole thing is like he's doubting himself, and because he's doubting himself, the king is not happy with that, because why pawn questioning what do? This is dangerous, because pawn shouldn't know he's being used. And so he sets him up to, go to the village, kill them, and again Cecil shows remorse. It's like, I've been tricked by my king. Oh my goodness. And at one point, he's trying to look after Rydia. He understands that she probably doesn't want to talk to him. Like, I guess if you could say one thing about Cecil, he's compassionate. But he's not playing up the compassionate to the point of like, oh, I'm like compassionate for everyone. It's more like he's compassionate when he needs to be compassionate, and he's a strong soldier all around. Kane is jealous of that Rosa likes Cecil, and when he's mind controlled, he plays into the, I must do this for woman honor. And then when he snaps out of it, it's like, oh god, I am so sorry. And then he becomes remorseful in the aftergame. In fact, I think he becomes so remorseful, he basically exiles himself. And fun fact, in Brave Exvius, he has 2 units. He has the 4-star, which is Kane before he exiles himself. And then it's,
Blaze over.
Repentant Kane or something? Where it's like,
Take your true form.
it's like I've done horrible things. I must atone. No, it's like a toning cane or something.
Cryo incarnate.
Oh god, you're gonna reflect everything, aren't you? You're just gonna reflect everything. The point is that characters should have a little bit of depth. Not like so much that you know what they're eating for breakfast, although that would be an interesting touch. Because a lot of games do have like, oh, this character's favourite food is so-and-so. Like, Knuckles' favourite food, Sonic, is grapes. Doesn't add anything, doesn't reveal his superpowers or anything. No, he just likes grapes. He likes something sweet and that's easy to eat. He's not always being... He's not easy to trick. And I don't know how that exactly came about, because in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, he first met Eggman, Five Iron Chunks, or Dr. Robotnik carrots. 15 minutes. Do I not have enough any of these? And like, literally, it's the first time meeting this guy, and it's like, I've been beaten back so bad. Help me! I'm about to die. Like he hasn't seen anyone for a long ass time, and probably no one knows about him or the Emerald. So he's thinking, okay, I'll hear you out. Or no, it's the wrong one. And the whole thing is like, oh yeah, Eggman, I'm going to help Eggman because he's going to do something to help the planet, and you're just trying to, harm him, stop him, because I believe you're. Do I have enough carrots? I don't know. I don't think I have enough carrots. I think I need to grind for some more carrots. What's the other one? I completely forgot what the other one was. Oh, it's the white chunks, wasn't it? Which you are. Yeah, I've got enough. But then, as the game goes on, Knuckles gets tricked over and over and over again. Like, in Adventure, he kind of goes like, "Hey, Eggman, what are you doing?" It's like, "I'm looking for the Master Emerald," and like he sees Eggman with the Chaos Emeralds, and instead of going, "Hey, why are you doing with the Chaos Emeralds? Stop it! What the hell? We know you're trouble." He goes, I'm really not looking for the Master Emerald." And then Eggman goes like, "Oh, Sonic might have one. I saw him have something like that when I last saw him." And it's like, he's literally your enemy. Why are you believing him? Why are you believing him? So that's because past experience. Knuckles, if you take Sonic and Knuckles route, he's faced off against Eggman twice and knows he's a bad dude because they tried to nick his Master Emerald and even buffed up and Mecha Sonic, which he had to fight and win against just to get his island back. Let's see. Forces, I believe, he was the leader, but again, this is dumb Knuckles. This is Knuckles without a brain. And it's like, he's not a captain because his entire thing is go all in, everyone dies, and it's like, Knuckles, you don't know anything, just stop. But again, that's just Knuckles becoming a one-dimensional character. Turned it all around in the end, eh? Really? Did I? Did I? I swear.
The blade embraces it.
Did I do something else? Okay, I did something else. I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. And that's why one-dimensional characters kind of suck. Oh, okay. Another example: Tails in Forces. Tails is completely worthless. Like he's a genius inventor because he's trying to repair Omega, but he doesn't fight. Whenever he sees Chaos Zero, by the way, Tails has fought Chaos. I think he fought Chaos 4. He definitely fought Chaos 4. Yeah, he fought Chaos 4, which is a stronger version. So if he was scared of Chaos Zero, why? Unless he's just been bastardized as a character. Nope, that's the wrong one. Nope, that's still the wrong one. What's it? Amy's become the love struck, like, oh, Sonic. It's like, ugh. Again, one-dimensional characters are really boring and usually rely on a single trope to put them through. And they will usually have that sprinkled in. They won't have any real development. They won't have any kind of growth. Something interesting, I will say, is that when the RPG game actually had Amy in, she wasn't madly in love with Sonic all the time. She wasn't like, Sonic, I love you, Sonic, I love you, Sonic, I love you. She was even like, oh, I've moved on, I've got a new boyfriend. It's like blah 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 blah. and then you turn out, oh yeah, that was a whole act, because literally, okay, well, I think she called him Dexter, because the whole thing was a facade. It was to get Sonic jealous, which, depending on your reactions, you're either like, oh, good for you, Amy, or like, oh god, I wish he would like choke on his own spit. And just a little bit of an interesting thing, because there's a little bit of subtlety there. Big is a really terrible character. No, no, no. Big in Adventure was a really terrible character. Because it was only like, Froggy? You're not Froggy. Uh-oh, what's going on? Although, I guess one interesting detail is that Biggs can potentially fly a plane. Also, he knows enough
This
about
realm is truly
the world to actually be able to navigate. Because when he gets, what was it? When he gets in the tornado, it's on top of the egg carrier, which is currently in flight. Okay, it's falling down, but it's in flight. So he knows enough about technology to figure out how to use it. But he's also not. And he's also bright enough to be able to. What was it? Let's do this. He's bright enough to be able to navigate himself back home.
if you ever
So he might sound very dopey and stupid, but he's got some subtle character. Also, he's like a big brother to Amy and Cream. At least in Heroes, he's kind of like hanging out with them, and he looks out for them, even if he is a little bit goofy on the way. Oh, really? I can't do that anymore? Come on, one more time. There we go, got ya. But yeah, be careful of having one-dimensional characters, because they can actually kill a game. If you just have a character who's got one trope, that's it. No actual personality, no motivation, just kind of like, oh yeah, it's like a character like Spaghetti gets angry when spaghetti is spinning. That's I guess motivation or something, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna call that it for now. I think I've rambled on for way too long. Like, to the point of it being almost dangerous. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. And since we've done Shenhe, I guess we can start on Shongyan. Or I might do something different. I'm not too sure. Anyway, see you later.